So guys, Eddie Hearn was giving an interview with IFL TV. And Eddie Hearn said, he was mentioning about the Khan Crawford situation, and the interviewer asked him, what do you think Amir Khan's chances are against Terence Crawford? And then Eddie Hearn replied with this. What chance does any welterweight have with Terence Crawford? He goes, the two standout welterweights in the world right now are Terence Crawford and Errol Spence. And he goes, you probably wouldn't give much chance to many people against those guys because they're that good. And Eddie Hearn's got a point. He's got a point, you know. Definitely, you know, you'd have to make anyone that fights Terence Crawford and Errol Spence right now massive underdogs because of how good Terence Crawford and Errol Spence are at the minute. They look great. They look on another level to most welterweights out there. But again, guys, I've said this before, and it's a good cliche in boxing: is styles make fights. Styles make fights, guys. You know, just because a guy is a great fighter and he's pound for pound the best doesn't mean he's going to beat everybody. Because stylistically, there might be a guy out there that gives him a lot of trouble or even beats him. And I do think stylistically, Amir Khan is a problem for Terence Crawford. I do think that. And I'm going to continue saying that even if the fight gets signed. I do think Eddie Hearn actually mentioned this a while ago. I think what Eddie Hearn's trying to do now is Eddie Hearn's trying to put Amir off the fight. So he's trying to say, oh, what chance does anyone have? But actually before, a couple of months ago, 5-6 months ago, if you look at Eddie Hearn's interview that he gave with Fight Hype, he actually mentioned that Amir Khan stylistically may be a problem for Terence Crawford. Because Terence Crawford is a very slick boxer and Amir Khan does very well against good boxers. But I think now Eddie Hearn's trying to put Amir off the fight because he wants him to fight Brook. So this is why he doesn't want him to fight Terence Crawford. And you can see what he's trying to do. He's trying to put him off and say, oh, Crawford's a tough fight. Brook's an easier fight. Why not take the Brook fight? It's double the money, more than double the money. It's just a much bigger fight for Khan because he wants to deliver for both guys. He knows that's a fight and he wants to give the British fans a fight that they want to see. But from a personal point of view, you can see why Amir Khan wants to take the Terence Crawford fight. I don't even think the Terence Crawford fight as dangerous as a Brook fight. I think Brook he's a bigger puncher than Crawford in my opinion. I don't think Crawford's that big a puncher. That doesn't mean Crawford can't hurt Khan. I just think that Brook is a bigger puncher. But obviously Crawford, in terms of levels and how good he is, he's on another level to Brook. He's a much better fighter. He's technically a lot more gifted, technically a lot better. It'd be a lot tougher for Khan to beat Crawford because obviously Crawford's at his peak. But I do think stylistically, Amir Khan, if he comes at his best, he would cause Crawford hell. He would cause Crawford hell, and I do think Crawford would struggle against Amir Khan. I genuinely do, and I believe that. I'm not just saying it because, you know, I'm a Khan fan or whatever. I genuinely mean that. I genuinely mean that, you know, that Crawford could be caused a lot of issues by Khan because of his speed. Not just his speed, he's a great boxer, and Amir Khan normally does well against guys that are slick boxers. Crawford's not a fast guy. Crawford's a kind of like Mayweather type of fighter. He's a sharpshooter. He has got fast hands, but not anywhere near on the level of Amir Khan. You know, he's more of a sharpshooter, looks to pick his shots, a very good counter puncher. You know, and I don't know how I don't think his styles would match up well against an on-sharp Amir Khan. Don't get me wrong, if Crawford can catch Khan, hurt him, who knows? But I do think Amir Khan can outbox him, and I do think Crawford would be in a lot of problem. But maybe they don't look at it. Crawford's not looking at it like that. And maybe Crawford just goes in there and wipes the floor with Amir. We just don't know. Maybe he's just on another level. If he does, then for me, Crawford's on another level then, because no one's been able to go in there and being able to wipe Amir out. And what I mean by that is by being able to outbox him and just make him look average. Amir Khan's always outboxed whoever he's fought, whether from Canelo to Zab Judah to all of those guys. Amir Khan's always outboxed them. So it's just, for me it'll be a shock if Crawford could go in there and outbox him. You know, he's definitely got great ability and great technical ability, but I'm not sure he can outbox Amir Khan. That's just my opinion. That's just my take on it. But leave your thoughts, guys. What do you guys make of Eddie Hearn saying that not many people have a chance against Terence Crawford in the welterweight division? Leave your thoughts. And guys, remember to please like, share and subscribe to my channel. I'll see you guys in the next video.